introduce our panel. Brother Black Dot, he's an author. He wrote the powerful book called Hip Hop Decoded. I read this book about 3 years ago, and it opened my eyes to the spiritual, metaphysical power that hip-hop has that we don't recognize, but other people recognize that spiritual value. When I say spiritual, I don't want to be all mystified and spook it out, but there's something that you can't touch that we possess, but it translates into things that you can touch. And he does a very good job in his book explaining that dynamic.
There wasn't no violence, it wasn't graphic. These video games today in particular are continuing to push the envelope, and what we don't want to realize is that it affects the minds of the youth. You know what I'm saying? The music video. Music is a gateway. All the muse, art, the dance, the word, all of the muse is a gateway to open you up. And once you open up and your chakras and your spiritual energy is open, they can drop anything they want to drop inside of you. Dr. Dre mastered that. All right, he used all those Parliament and Funkadelic songs because you can resonate with that energy. And then they drop the nonsense on top of it, all right? So this is a science. They have this down to a science. And the more and more violence we see, the more desensitized we come to it. We need to see more violence. This is why the, what do you call this? The reality shows keep coming back with more and more shit. And because we turn it down and the next season come, they got to keep pushing the envelope with this violence. And hip-hop, and remember, I'm just speaking from a hip-hop standpoint, Africa Bambaataa single-handedly stopped violence in the Boogie Down Bronx with music. So we decided that we were going to battle on an intellectual stage as opposed to pulling out knives and guns. All right? Now, this is before the corporate takeover. All right? The minute we started getting involved with the music business, something we knew nothing about, that contract ain't changed in 50 years for these young artists, all right? The wordplay is bananas, all right? But I say all of that to say once hip-hop was taken over by these corporations, which the brother's book is going to break down crazy, they began to dictate what is and what is not. If you think you're free and you in the business, you're lying. You're lying to yourself. All right, we want to be clear with that. Freedom is being able to say what you want to say when you want to say it. All right, regardless of how much money is being paid. Even Nas today, side note, sent a letter to Def Jam saying, what's up, how come y'all ain't putting my music out? And this is a revolutionary MC. Okay, so we want to be clear. This violence is in the music. It's on our streets. We look at each other. We can't stand each other. We hate each other at the core of who we are. And that's where the problem lies. Somebody else is like the chef. They cook up the stew, they step it. Put us all in the middle of a pot, and we're going to war on each other. I'm tired of going to funerals. All right, for my little brothers and sisters, what's going on? Hip-hop is a tool, but it's a neutral tool. All right? I want to be clear. It's like a gun. A gun is neutral. Gun ain't killing nobody. Niggas with guns is killing people. All right? You can use this gun to protect your home, which is your right to do so, or you can come and drive by and shoot up a whole bunch of innocent people. You can't blame the actual gun for that. All right? It's the consciousness and how you choose to use the gun. We live in a world of polarity. So I say that to say you can use hip-hop to benefit you, wake you up, sell your own DVDs. We'll get into that. All right? The greatest freedom is not waiting for somebody else to give you a paycheck. And don't let nobody else define what success is to you. You don't have to be a platinum artist to be successful. All right? You can be successful selling 5,000 units on your own. I grew up on welfare and government cheese. Shit. 5,000 CDs, that's guap. All right? But that's freedom. You can put your music out when you want. You can say what you want to say. All right, I didn't mean to delve off the subject, but it all deals with violence. All right, because at the mandate for you to sign now is to shake your ass or kill people, and that's violence.